After an exciting few days in Madrid, we were back at Madrid Barajas International Airport for our Boeing 737 Ryanair flight to Dublin, Ireland. Note, you have to check in at a Ryanair desk if you are a non-European resident traveler for a document check, and then bring your boarding pass, once received, to another Ryanair desk for a stamp. Non-European resident travelers cannot check in online. The section of terminal for Ryanair barely contained any restaurants, shops, or entertainment, and the seating area was filthy, with trash all over the place. It was really small. Be sure to keep an eye on your gate and the TV screens, as Ryanair does not announce boarding or gate changes. Soon it was time to board. The cabin used a garish black and yellow color scheme, but still had fancy-ish leather-like seats. As we sat down, you could see stains running down the dark blue seat backs. The seat came with a tray table that was quite small and didn't pull out. The legroom was a little tight, and there were no seat back pockets or seat back entertainment. Additionally, the seats do not recline. There are also no charging outlets of any kind, so be sure all of your electronics are fully charged before you fly. After a little while, we were rolling down the runway on our way to Dublin. Keep in mind that Ryanair is an ultra low-cost carrier and charges for everything. If you book through a different site like TripAdvisor, be sure to create a Ryanair account and double-check what your fare entails. TripAdvisor will likely just sell you the base fare that would only get you a seat. Once on Ryanair's website, they will try to sell you everything from seat selection, desk check-in, rental car, and much more. Everything has a cost. Just like Ryanair will try to upsell you online, there are also purchases to make on board. Take note, drinks and food are only available for purchase. You may want to bring your own. I do not remember if there was any drink service included on board. Despite hearing all of the complaints about Ryanair and seeing a lady have a meltdown over an overweight bag at check-in, Ryanair still got its job done. Just do your research, maintain a buyer beware mentality, and plan ahead. If a price seems too good to be true, it probably is. If you plan to check a large bag, make sure you pay for the right option online. If you do all of those things, Ryanair will offer you a good service for a good price at your discretion. While we begin our beautiful descent into Dublin, I want to share with you a new way to support the channel. Introducing the On the Fly Travel Store on Zazzle. Water for purchase on budget airlines can be quite expensive, so be sure to get your reusable water bottle at the On the Fly Travel Store and check out all of our other goodies. We are always adding new and exciting products. If you would prefer to support with a subscription, check out our Patreon. Links to both the store and the Patreon are in the description. After spending about 48 hours in Dublin, we would be back at Dublin Airport to fly Aer Lingus, the other Irish airline. We will be flying Aer Lingus to Los Angeles as there are no non-stop flights from Madrid. After hearing the post-COVID horror stories about Dublin Airport, we will experience firsthand the chaotic check-in experience at Dublin Airport and Aer Lingus. Hopefully we don't experience the terrible lines outside of the airport and everything goes smoothly. Anyway, our Ryanair flight went very smoothly despite all of the complaints. I had no problem with Ryanair at all. Leave a comment with your experience on Ryanair. There's those cool tarmac shots of our Ryanair 737. 48 hours later, we were back at Dublin Airport, and the place was massively overcrowded. Aer Lingus has a self-check-in process where you weigh your own bags at a kiosk and tag them. Many of the kiosks were not working, and there were no customer assistance at all. The scale kept on rejecting my sister's bag, so we had to go and wait in a massive line to be assisted. By the time we were all checked in, we had no time to explore Dublin Airport or shop, and we had to head straight through security and to US pre-clearance. US pre-clearance allows you to go through customs in Ireland instead of the United States. It consists of passport control and an additional security screening. Once through US pre-clearance, there are a few shops and restaurants. However, we managed to have one more Irish coffee. Soon it was time to board. Aer Lingus seats are Irish green and standard cloth. No fancy leather-like seats here. The seats come with an adjustable headrest as well as a pillow and a blanket. The legroom was fine, and there was seatback entertainment and a USB charging port. The tray table was one of those that fold in half. You were also given a pair of headphones. The seatback entertainment was ample. It was funny because Aer Lingus does not have a safety video and does the safety demonstration manually. Speaking of safety, flight attendants will block you from getting up during turbulence and close the bathrooms. Flight attendants came around with 2 meal services on this flight. I had what looks like an Irish stew, bread, and pasta salad, all of which was quite good. Later on in the flight, they came around with the whipped cream-like ice cream Europe is known for, soft and pillowy. Before landing, we got a small pizza bread box. Overall, I really enjoyed my flight on Aer Lingus, though their check-in process needs to be recalibrated. This 11-hour flight passed pretty quickly. It was a blast flying this very Irish airline. It was amazing to get to LAX and not have to go through customs. Last up is the bathroom tour. It was very clean. I'll see you next time. Stay tuned for Madrid and Dublin.